Hi, this is Eve from Detox the Body, MCS.com. I just want to talk to you about vegetables, why to eat vegetables and how to eat them. Fresh vegetables, there's no comparison for your health to fresh vegetables, especially herbs, things like this, parsley, arugula, cilantro, which I have in mine. I just bought this cilantro. Oop. When we buy stuff in powders or when we buy stuff in the bottle, it doesn't have nearly at all the same nutrition that the fresh stuff has. They've even discovered a new life-giving property that only is useful within half an hour of when your vegetables are cut up. I remember the name of it, but it's very cutting edge, and it makes sense. Like if you do what I do, is I eat by instinct. You can tell when you eat this, totally different from eating a powder. And one reason you won't hear tons about it all the time is because nobody's selling fresh vegetables. There's not a huge market in it, so people are going to tell you about their powders, this and that. And sometimes I do use some spirulina, chlorella, and what have you, but it's second to this. And, you know, it's real simple. I have the most amazing blender. It's called Oster. It only has one speed. Somehow that's all you need, and that thing would chop wood. You know, it's so strong because it's such a strong motor. It has a nice glass bottle so I don't get any plastic in my food. And my favorite drink, how I get my vegetables, is I use pineapple, which is full of bromelain and very regenerative properties. Amazing pineapple. Cures cancer. All of these foods are incredible. I just cut a slice off of it like that. Throw it in the blender. Organic. Everything I have is organic except the pineapple. Parsley. I don't like to buy it at Trader Joe's. It comes all plastic and, you know, sad. I like to get this. I get it at this Whole Foods. You can get it at your farmer's market. Cilantro is very famous for being a very strong heavy metal detox. If you're very toxic, you might even be careful how much cilantro you use because you can detox too fast. Let me just tell you about parsley. Has more vitamin C than oranges. It has vitamin K, which is a very difficult nutrient to get. It's just, this stuff is amazing. Arugula, it's spicy. It's one of the top nutrient-dense foods. I don't always put arugula in because it has more of a spice. Sometimes I put dandelion. Sometimes I just use parsley and pineapple. That's kind of my staple. Or parsley and cilantro. And celery. Actually, I just forgot to buy celery. Celery is an amazingly nutritious thing. You put it in there, it doesn't have much of a taste. So, you put it in there however much you like it. I like a ton of it because I'm greedy for my nutrients. So, like, sometimes I'll put, like, this much parsley, you know, and then that much celery. And I'll try to drink it more or less right when I make it and then save a little for later. This is probably one of the best things you can do for your health. And nobody's getting rich telling you that, which is why you won't hear it all the time. And people have different blocks, you know, to why they can't get in the habit of doing it. So I generally always do things as simply and as cheaply as possible. I would juice, but, you know, cleaning the juicer, buying the juicer, the amount of vegetables the cost of making juice is just not something that I've done. I mean, it's great, but it's not necessary. I just want to say another thing about vegetables. Cooked vegetables are great. Any way you can get your vegetables is great, and the best way to get them is to make them yourself, because you know the water you're cooking them in, you know the pans you're cooking them in, you're not making them in Teflon or aluminum. You're not using like super nasty fluoridated chlorine water, I hope. I mean, I use spring water. I get my water from the spring directly, but sometimes, you know, I have other kind of water, like I had to buy this. I don't recommend plastic, but it's probably better than the tap water. I rinse my stuff off. I'll cook in that. I'll make my drink in that. So the very best way to be healthy is to eat your own food and make it yourself. I'm just as busy as anybody else, and but I can manage to throw a few things in a blender. You can put anything with water in a blender. You can put watermelon. You can make watermelon juice. You can make just pineapple juice, papaya, mango. You can put an orange in there. It's incredible. Buy my book. I do consulting. I do health, wellness, and even weight loss consulting. I'm not skinny. Well, I want to be skinny, but I eat a lot. I eat whatever I want. I really have found the key to eating and being being well and loving my love food. It's awesome. And I have no restrictions, no calorie countings, nothing like that. All of that stuff is just stuff to make you miserable with. So we're here, being happy and being stress-free is probably the best thing you can do for your health. Second after that is probably eating vegetables. So be well. Bye-bye.